Actually just got up, I don't know, a few minutes ago and was having a cup of coffee. And I've got a pretty significantly large joint venture deal going on that just closed yesterday, and I'm working on stuff for that today. So, supplements and drank coffee, and I went into at work because today I've got a whole bunch of outdoor work. But I wrote an email. I was writing an email to the list. When I say the list, I mean some of my memberships, to you guys. And it occurred to me, oh my gosh, they are freaking covering the sky with that crap again. I don't know if you can see it. I bet you can. Anyway, that is aluminum, barium, strontium. It's not good stuff. When you see stripes in the sky that way, don't breathe it, right? So anyway, I had some thoughts on internet marketing, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and I think it may be of value to you. And then, so I'll show you what's going on outside. So I got to turn around so I can see if I can see it. I'm looking at the reflection in the glass, so I hope that you can see. So we just had this put in yesterday, and then I had that put in about a week ago, and that's for we have mud puddles in our driveway, and we got a pretty long driveway. So you can see out here where it's white, that's the new stuff, and all of that was mud. So I said, I'm going to call a dump truck and have a load of gravel, and then I'm just going to get a wheelbarrow and a shovel, and I'm just going to redo my driveway. Yeah. Somebody needs to tell me I was born in 1958, which is what we're going to talk about today. All right, so if you can see, where am I going? I'm trying to look. So I've got my table out because I'm cutting stuff. I've got some lumber to cut up today, and there is the new hydroponics. I'll walk you over here real quick. I don't know if you guys care about this, but maybe it's something to do. You might be watching YouTube videos anyway. So look at the grass growing up in here. That's amazing. But here's the I'm trying to find it. I think that's it. So here's the inside. This bad boy is going to be a hydroponics tank. Hydroponics setup with fish and plants with those tanks and stuff over there, and solar power and all that. Anyway, let's see if you can see my yard. Yeah, yard. We call that, somebody better mow and edge today. So what does that mean? So that means I've got hydroponics plants to build. When I say plants, I mean it's like a plant. It's there's a bunch of stuff to build it. The pumps and the solar rigs and all that. And then I've got that dump load of dirt to spread with a shovel and a wheelbarrow. And I've got a lot of lumber to cut for some building to hold stuff and do stuff. And then I'm looking at that truck. Look, so somebody, let me see if I'll catch him coming down the driveway. That is for my mother-in-law, that truck right there. And she lives in that house down here. And so I'll have to wave at him. Hang on a minute. Hello. And anyway, so now I really have to get my yard done. And then if you can see up here, that tree line is overgrowing my fence, so I've got to get a chainsaw and cut all of that. So that's like, I obviously can't do all that today, but I've had a lot of outside work to do today. And every day I could sit on the internet 19 hours every day. Anyway, let's talk about internet for a minute. I was born in 1958, and I want to tell you about something that occurred to me a little bit ago. I was watching a a presentation on a new artificial intelligence product. Now I'm in two, they're not $1,000 each, two courses for AI, because when this stuff came out, I have been working with it and paying attention to it since it did, because it occurred to me that this was going to change everything. So why do I tell you I was born in 1958? Because this artificial intelligence is going to be bigger than anything we have ever experienced, in my opinion, in the whole world. What does that mean? So 1958, when you wanted to use a phone, you did not go out in your yard and hold up a mini computer that was stronger than what was used to launch the first shuttles in the United States, with cameras and apps and satellite hookups and worldwide instant communications. What you did was you went in your kitchen, and bolted to a wall was a phone, and it had a big curly cord sticking out of it attached to the unit that was attached to the wall. And when you wanted privacy, actually the first time you could pick up the phone and your neighbors would be talking on it if they were on the phone, and you had to wait until they weren't on their phone so you could make your call. And anytime you ever picked up your phone, you could hear whoever else was on that circuit. And then that changed to where everybody had their own private phone line. And it had a big, huge cord on it. So when you wanted privacy, you would take that phone that you held to your head, and you would walk around the corner into another room hooked to that curly Q cable. And now look at what we have. We have a computer that's smaller than a slice of bread. Artificial intelligence, you guys, if you're I know if you're like me, we spent a whole lot of time looking at it and going to ChatGPT and couldn't figure out just how does that make money. I get that it writes stuff. I get that you can do all kind of stuff. Well, I've learned more and more and more, and now to the point where, I could talk 3 hours on it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to say this. You do want to get involved in it if you want to stay current. If you want to, this is as big as the internet, except it's much, much bigger. Because the internet, even though it's in a way an extension, it will be used as an extension. But the internet was only the internet. It was only what you could use on a laptop or a PC or your mobile device. So it took over our whole lives immensely. But artificial intelligence is not that. Artificial intelligence is everything, right? Do you know what I'm saying by that? It's not just a communications device. The internet is a communications network greater than anything. Artificial intelligence, it's like the internet would just be one tiny piece of it. So any of you that are struggling, there's 3 steps, and then I'm going to end with this. There's 3 steps. Step 1, we believe and this is, I just made this up, right? There's 3 steps. The first is you believe it all. Oh my gosh, look, this is wonderful. I can buy it. It'll be great. I'll be rich, or you'll be taller or whatever. And then you get tricked a few times, or it doesn't work a few times or whatever, and then you believe less and less. And then there's a stage where you believe nothing, and we'll call that the cynical stage. And it's like, I don't believe any of this crap. And then there's a stage, if you can work on yourself and you can work on your thinking, you will realize you can't say that everything's a scam and that nothing works, because we're having a big world and it's amazing. There's miracles happening every day and technology's happening every day. So obviously some things work. So what we need to do is figure out to what level we wish to devote our time, energy, and commitment to finding what works that we can implement in our own lives in order to make our lives better. And to a lot of internet marketers, that means more money. So, I mean, just in day-to-day life, like I just showed you guys the new cover for our cars, and then the big load of dirt come out. And I know, big fancy internet marketer, ooh, tycoon, all that guru, all that stuff. I should have just had him come out and bring the truck and spread it. But that costs another $3,000, and I figured, freak, you're a freak. Get out there with a shovel and a wheelbarrow and do it. Gut it up, buddy. Work out a little bit. If you just sit on your computer all day, right? All right. I'm into fitness and health because I'm freaking old, and I don't want to look older than I have to, and I don't want to feel older, and I want to be freaking strong. Your body is your battle chassis. Crap. I see so many people and I go, did you forget? We can see you. We can see you in your body, and your body is what carries you around and functions, and your brain powers the thought process, directional output for your equipment. I mean, eat well, rest well. Okay, see, now I'm starting to, let me end with this. There's miracles happening. A lot of it is I'm not talking about all of life, obviously. I put Jesus in front of everything, and my wife and family is more important than internet marketing, and my friends, obviously. But I'm talking about internet marketing because most of you guys are here for that, or that you listen to me for that, whatever. There are miracles happening. You're ahead of people. Most of the world has no clue what a splash page is, what an autoresponder is, what email follow-ups are, what a headline is. They have no clue. And most of you guys watching this do know. You're so far ahead of them. So my groups, we're going to keep working and learning artificial intelligence stuff, how to use the new tools that are going to be miracle income machines as far as I can see. I have never had so little concern about money in my whole life. I mean, it's just amazing. It's every minute. So we'll see, what artificial intelligence turns into. Could be like the Terminator, right? So that's what I have for today. I just wanted to say, be of good hope. There's miracles happening. There's greatness happening. You're ahead of the curve. You're ahead of people. And this is brand new. And so me and my friends, people that hang out with me, this is the kind of stuff that we're going to be working on, artificial intelligence stuff, and creating great products and services that people can really benefit with. Because why screw around with anything else? If you think about it, why screw around with something that only will make you short-term money? I mean, what? That's boring. Maybe it's because I am old. Maybe it's because I've already made money and have a little bit. I don't know, but I want more value in my life than just to make money, right? There's more to it than that. So we're going to do more than that. And I want you to be of good hope because there's miracles happening. You're ahead of the game. It is a good time. It's a great time to be alive. God created us to be here at this moment for a reason, and we're well equipped for it. So have a wonderful day, and I think that's it, unless somebody wants to come over and help me shovel rocks or build chicken coops. Yeah, I'm obviously not trying too hard to impress you, right? All right, that's it for now. Be awesome, because you are.